Today on Blockixel Artistry, we will be talking about a concept for a new type of shield that could totally change up Minecraft combat, and that item is called the Amethyst Shield. So let's take a look at it. Also, I would like to introduce to you Mellow Mode. It's basically the dark mode version of this video that makes watching at night more enjoyable by coating the light flooring here with this dark and mellow color, just like this square right here. So if you're interested in Mellow Mode, you can find it by clicking the info card or the link in the description when it's available. So let's begin with the crafting recipe of the Amethyst Shield. Because the Amethyst Shield is a very useful combat tool that increases mobility in player combat moves, such a useful and elegant item should have a expensive recipe to successfully be crafted. So the recipe for the Amethyst Shield would be crafted with 3 Amethyst Shards, 2 copper ingots, 1 shield, 1 skulk latch, and 2 oxowine bolts. If you put all these items together, you will craft the elegant Amethyst Shield. Now, the Skulk Latch is a deep dark biome treasure concept item from a previous video of mine, as are the oxowine bolts. However, the oxowine bolts are a rare archaeology treasure concept item. I also feel that ever since the copper golem was introduced, an item such as the oxowine bolt works even better in the context of Minecraft as of now, because I think that a robotic type copper golem and the oxowine bolt seem like a similar concept in terms of Minecraft technology. Now, the amethyst shards are used to build the amethyst on the front of the shield. The 2 copper ingots and 2 oxowine bolts are used to securely attach the amethyst onto the shield. Now, this is my explanation of how the amethyst shield works in the context of Minecraft. These ingots and bolts are used to attract a vibration charge, just like the Minecraft lightning rod attracts a electrical charge. Lastly, the skulk latch is used to absorb vibrations that the shield receives. And once the skulk latch receives enough vibrations, the skulk latch and copper parts of the shield will release the vibration charge, and the amethyst will act as a type of amplifier for the skulk latch. When this occurs, the shield will release a type of vibration burst that can be used for combat and mobility, and I will show you what that looks like in just a bit. But first, what do I mean by the skulk latch absorbing vibrations? Well, I've been thinking of a concept for the warden that I will briefly explain. So we know that the warden is designed to sense vibrations, but what if the warden could absorb vibrations as well? So the more vibrations that you cause near the warden for it to absorb, the more combat type moves the warden can do, just like the Amethyst Shield. I also think that this concept furthers the idea of needing to be quiet in the deep dark biome. And this is where my concept for the Skulk Latch being able to absorb vibrations is from, as the Skulk Latch and Warden are made of the same material. Now, the way that you build up a vibration charge in the Amethyst Shield can be done by walking around, by running, by deflecting attacks, by jumping, and swimming. Basically, player movement is what builds up a vibration charge in the Amethyst Shield, and the more intense a player's movement is, the quicker the shield is charged with vibrations. For example, running would build up vibrations in the shield quicker than walking, so the amount of time that it takes to build up a vibration charge is dependent upon the strength of the vibrations that the shield receives. But regardless, a vibration charge will take time to build up, so these moves will not be able to be used over and over, and the player will want to use these moves strategically. For example, a full vibration charge could take as much as 5 minutes to build up, and in Minecraft, 5 minutes is a good amount of time. However, this could be quite tricky, but if you manage to block a combat move at the right time, such as an arrow, it would immediately send the arrow back to where it was originally. A well-timed deflection would also instantly charge the shield with a vibration charge, so deflecting a combative move at the right time could be quite rewarding. Now, once you've stored enough vibrations in the shield, by let's say deflecting a few arrows, you can perform a Amethyst Vibration Burst. As you can see, this move is quite elegant and can be used to push away nearby mobs, and even deal a good amount of hearts to a mob the closer it is to the player. I'm also thinking that each time a Amethyst Shield is charged with vibrations, the player can perform 2 Amethyst Vibration Bursts, before needing to begin charging up the shield with vibrations once again. The ability to perform 2 Amethyst Vibration Bursts with one charge is very useful when you want to combine Amethyst Shield moves together. Now, another one of the Amethyst Shield moves is about mobility, and that move is called the Amethyst Double Jump. I think this move could be very useful when you're exploring, whether it be above ground or in the caves. Now that the terrain is much taller in Minecraft, being able to jump a bit higher while exploring the new terrain could be very useful for increasing the convenience of exploration. And if you're exploring in the caves and need to quickly get away from a mob, that extra bit of jump height that you gain from the Amethyst Double Jump could be just what you need in that situation. I also think that it could be quite fun to jump across a gap using the Amethyst Double Jump maneuver. Now that I think of it, I suppose you could use both of your Amethyst Vibration Bursts to perform a Amethyst Triple Jump, which could be very useful to make the player even more mobile. You could even use this move to jump over a mob during combat. Speaking of combat, I would like to talk about another move for the Amethyst Shield. And the next move is actually a combination move called the Sparkling Amethyst Sword. In order to perform the Sparkling Amethyst Sword move, you must double jump first, then swing your sword to propel yourself back to the ground. If you successfully connect your sword with a mob, it will deal a boosted critical hit, therefore dealing more hearts to a mob than a critical hit typically would, because the Sparkling Amethyst Sword is a difficult move to get right, but also a rewarding move when you are successful. This move could even ignore a player's shield if they're blocking, adding another layer of complexity to the Minecraft combat system. I'd also like to say once again that the Sparkling Amethyst Sword is a complicated move to use successfully, and if you don't get this move right, you'll have to build up another vibration charge within the shield. I think that all these factors for this move is a good way to balance this concept. Also, I have more concepts to show you in this video, but if you're enjoying this video, I would really appreciate it if you let me know by clicking the like button, and if you'd like, you can also leave a comment. And lastly, I would ask that if you are enjoying this type of content, that you would click the subscribe button if you want to see more animated concepts just like this. And if you don't want to miss an animated concept, you can even click the bell icon after subscribing. That way you are notified when I upload an animated concept video. Now, another move for the Amethyst Shield is about mobility once again. And this move is called the Sliding Amethyst. This move is very useful for moving quickly during combat, whether it be left and right or backwards and forwards. The Sliding Amethyst move could be used to easily avoid a mob, or even outsmart your opponent by moving around them. I also wanted to talk about a combative move for the Warden that is similar to what the Amethyst Shield can do, because of the similarities between the Warden and Skulk Latch, that is. I mentioned the concept of the Warden being able to absorb vibrations, and how the more vibrations that the player makes around the Warden, the more vibrations the Warden will absorb, therefore giving the Warden the ability to do vibration-type moves, just like the Amethyst Shield. So here we can see an animation of the Warden absorbing vibrations, and once the Warden has absorbed enough vibrations, the Warden can do a vibration burst just like the Amethyst Shield can do. I like this concept as I think it connects these ideas together quite nicely. Also, as a side note, I'm thinking that the Amethyst Shield could simply be repaired with a few Amethyst Shards. I also wanted to talk about another simple concept called the Amethyst Monocle, and this item is a new archaeology treasure concept item, and basically what this item does is similar to what the bell does, because if I'm correct, the bell will make mobs glow when you are defending a village, and the Amethyst Monocle is similar to the bell in that regard. I'll explain. Let's say that there is a shiny diamond in this block right here. I'm thinking that once a player equips the Amethyst Monocle and a shiny mineral is somewhat close by, well, once the monocle is equipped, the player will be able to see a vibration particle of a close by mineral for a couple of seconds, almost like the Amethyst Monocle is able to vibrate at the same frequency of other minerals, therefore showing a vibration particle of where a mineral could be. Now, I'm thinking that the player could only use the monocle again 5 minutes after its first use. That way, this concept is more balanced, and the mineral would need to be quite close to the player for the vibration particle to even appear. Perhaps a mineral would need to be within a 5x5 radius of the player in order for the Amethyst Monocle to detect it. And the monocle isn't something that will show the player exactly where a mineral is. Think of it more of a vibration particle that shows the player the general area of where it can be found. There could even be different vibration particle types that could appear to signify different types of minerals. While you probably won't use the Amethyst Monocle for all of your resource gathering, it could enhance the mining exploration experience for the player. I also wanted to say, in order for combat to be updated, there must be new types of gameplay mechanics added to change up the existing combat system in Minecraft. And I think that an item like the Amethyst Shield has a lot of potential to change up combat because it's so different. But there's a lot of things that are being added to Minecraft that change up parts of the game all the time. And there are times where Mojang will announce features for the game, and some people will say a certain idea isn't Minecrafty enough. But eventually it seems that a lot of those people end up getting used to those features. And without them, the game wouldn't be the same. I also wanted to say that these videos are more about the fun concept ideas and less about how exactly these ideas would be implemented into the game. Because I think with enough designing, these ideas could work on lots of different versions of Minecraft. So this has been my animated concept for the Elegant Amethyst Shield, and if you would like to watch another animated concept from Blockixel Artistry, you can click one of the videos on the screen. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good one.